So we're going to play some Legacy. We're going to play some Beseech Storm. The way this combo works, right, is you go... This is the new card from WOE. It's called Beseech the Mirror. So, the way it works is you may sacrifice an artifact or enchantment or token, right? So, artifact, and you can also sacrifice Carpet of Flowers. So, as you sacrifice this, you just search your library, exile for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. If the spell was bargained, you may cast the spell's mana cost without paying its cost if the mana value is 4 or less. Put the exile card into your hand this way if it wasn't cast. All you need, right? Like, it's very easy to win because you go Dark Ritual, Mishra's Bauble, right? Then you cast Beseech the Mirror. You bargain away the Mishra's Bauble, right? So this is your hand. So you've cast Dark Ritual, you've cast this. Now this gets sacrificed. Now you put Beseech on the stack, right? Then you get Gaea's Will, which until end of turn you have Yawgmoth's Will. So then you cast Gaea's Will. This gets exiled. Then this is your graveyard. Then you recast, get Tendrils of Agony. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spells. It's just that easy. However, this combo gets broken up by main deck graveyard hate, so that's why we have an Empty the Warrens in the deck, right? Empty the Warrens is our plan B if our opponent has a graveyard hate, right? If they have, like my opponent, I played this deck last night and my opponent went turn 1, Dark Ritual, Voidwalker, and I lost. I literally had no way to win game 1. So we have to play the Empty the Warrens. People are playing main deck graveyard hate. Someone went turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern pass. And I'm like, shit, I'm dead. So, that being said, we also need permanents to sacrifice. So, someone told me about this prize statue. So we're going to try this. When this enters the battlefield or is put into the graveyard, create a treasure token. So this creates a lot of mana through the Beseech loop, and it's something to sacrifice. We also have a bunch of mana. I found that we didn't have extra cards to sacrifice with Chrome Moxes, so we're cutting Chrome Moxes, and drawing multiple Mox Opals was terrible. So we've gone down on Mox Opals, down on Chrome Moxes. Also, Cabal Ritual was pretty much, we never had Threshold, so I ended up cutting Cabal Rituals. We might have to come back to them. We're trying Deadly Dispute as a draw engine, because playing the 9 tutors wasn't enough. But we're going to try out Deadly Dispute. We're going to try Prize Statue. And we're going to try to have a nice, clean mana base where we're not going to worry about being wastelanded. So we can just fetch swamp. There's 2 Bayous. We probably don't need this second Bayou. But in the sideboard games, we have access to Carpet of Flowers against blue. And remember, Carpet of Flowers can be sacked for the bargain. So we have Carpet of Flowers, we have Veil of Summers, we have an Aeve, we have some Abrupt Decays, we have a basic Forest, and we have some Boseijus for more artifact hate removal. We probably could get away with a second Boseiju over this Bayou. That might not be a bad idea, to be honest. We could actually do this. That's probably fine. And then that gives us 1 extra sideboard card, which we can play a 4th Carpet, maybe, or maybe a 4th Decay. Thank you, Mercurio. All right, so we're gonna try this, right? We're gonna try it. Thank you, Mercurio, for giving out some subs. Very kind of you. So we're gonna try this. I'm not sure about the Deadly Disputes. I'm not sure about the prize statues. Burnt by Sin, giving out some subs too. You guys are awesome. Alright, so let's export this. So what do we got here? We got... I don't like having Gaea's Will in the hand, because if I draw another Gaea's Will, it's really bad. Turn 1, nothing. Turn 1, suspend Gaia's Will. Turn 2, play Prize Statue. Turn 3, kill them. I think we could do better than turn 3. I think we could do better. Let's mulligan this. Okay. This has 2 redraws. We'll put this back. I guess we have 3 redraws here. I guess we'll keep this. Put back Chrome Mox. Done. So we'll go play Delta, play Mishra's Bauble, target ourselves. We're doing this now. Deadly Dispute? Okay. Deadly Dispute's not a bad draw. I guess we could Dark Ritual, Prize Statue, sack Prize Statue, draw 2 cards, get a thing. Alright, we're going to go to their upkeep. And we're going to bauble them, see what they're playing, see what they're up to. Oh, they have 74 cards, so they're doing Yorion. So they're doing the Yorion. Alright, so it's Yorion something. Alright. Some kind of Yorion Ponder deck. So we have to be aware of Force of Will. We did Bauble the Self. We did Bauble Self with one of them. Okay, Mox Opal. Okay, so let's begin. Let's play Opal. Let's play Petal. Let's crack this for black. Let's Dark Ritual. Let's Duress them. Damn it. Force Negation, Force of Will. Alright, we'll take Force Negation. Then we're going to play Prize Statue. They're reading this. They're reading it because I'm reading it too. Now we can go 1... Sack the Treasure, Deadly Dispute, sack the Prize Statue. Can I draw 2 cards? You're going to counter it. They could Force Will this. Okay. Not bad, not bad. It's going to be hard to get through the hand that they have, but we can slowly grind it and do it, I think. We should be able to get through it eventually. Halfling and... Alright, so what'd they play? They played their Misty. Okay, so what they're doing is they're playing this deck from... they're playing this deck from PT Bench that he posted. This thing. So this is what we're up against. We're up against Swords, Brainstorm, Ponder, Abundant Growth, Halflings. It's a bug Yorion list. This is probably what we're up against. It could be a million different ways to play it, but it's probably going to be something like this. So I don't want to use this Thoughtseize until I have to. So let's just play this Prize Statue. And we're just going to sit and wait until we draw... We'll just sit and wait until we draw either a Tutor or a Beseech. And then we just kill them, pretty sure. So Thoughtseize them, take the Force of Will, and then pop off. So we need to draw Beseech or Infernal Tutor. Beseech does it, Infernal Tutor does it. We can't kill them this turn because of the ring. Unfortunate. Now we're just sitting chilling. Just sitting chilling. We couldn't kill them this turn because of the ring anyway, so... We just need to draw... We have 8 cards we need to draw. 1 of 8 cards we need to draw. Teferi bounce what? Oh, Teferi goes up. Alright. Give me Infernal Tutor. Fuck. Alright. Unfortunately, the more turns they have active with Ring, the worse this is going to be. The worse this is going to be, the more turns they have active with Ring. I guess I'll turn off auto yields in case they Teferi bounce one of my treasures or something like that. Which they might do. If they Teferi bounce a treasure, I want a second in response. What are they bouncing? They're targeting nothing. Alright, that's smart of them. Alright, so they bounced up to nothing. Now I can go back to being F6. They have 9 cards in hand. Ponder. Uro. Alrighty, this is not looking good for us, obviously. We haven't drawn our Beseech or Infernal Tutor. That doesn't work because of Teferi, so there's no point in playing it. We're not going to be able to remove Teferi. So let's just pass the turn. Just let them draw more cards. By this point, they probably have multiple Force of Wills. They've looked at 1,000 cards. They're just putting that one back. Yeah, this game's over. This game is over. Oh, we weren't drawing it. That was miserable. Okay, so now we're going to be playing against them. We can start. We know that they're going to be playing blue. So we can put in Carpet of Flowers. And we can also put in Veil of Summer. So now we can bring in these cards. Doesn't Teferi stop Breach? I don't know. I don't know if this card breaks timing restrictions. I don't know. That's a very good question. That's a really good question. If Teferi stops Breach. Okay, so let's bring in these green cards. Let's bring in some solid green cards. I think Carpet of Flowers is probably better than Mox Opal. And I think we can bring in Veils over... we can just shave some of these. It kind of reads like... that stupid land Shelldock Isle. So it might actually do that. Actually, let's keep the Deadly Dispute to draw cards. Let's shave on... This is a lot of Veil of Summers. Let's shave on Baubles. Would you like to play first? That might be bad to shave on Baubles. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, what do we got? We've got... Chrome Mox is useless. Bauble's useless. I mean, Bauble is part of our thing. We don't have any way to attack their hand, so I think I'm going to mulligan this. Because this just dies to a Force of Will. We could go Bauble target ourselves. I'm going to... See, this is why I don't like Chrome Mox in the deck. Because you have to play so many artifacts. We're going to mulligan this. Okay, so we have this hand. I'm going to keep... I'm going to put back empty. And we're going to go a little slow and steady. We're going to go boop, ba-da-bop. We're going to get Swamp, Thoughtseize. That'll turn to a prize statue. Alright, we're going to keep this. We're just going to put empty back. Or can we set up a turn where we pop off with empty? Let's put empty back. A small empty won't do anything against this deck. Alright, so let's just try it like this. Let's get a Swamp. Let's get a Swamp and let's Thoughtseize. Swamp. Thoughtseize. Can I Thoughtseize you? What a fuck. 80 cards, by the way. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's so tilting. 80 card Yorion, 3 Force of Wills. Sure. That makes sense to me. Alright, so Ponder's gone. Veil of Summer. That'd be pretty useful at some point. Prize statue. Okay. We could go land, petal, draw 2. But then we like sacrifice for this. Let's just wait on this. Let's do all this next turn where we can like hold up Veil. Alright. Ooh, there it is. There she blows. Okay. How do we do this? We're going to go play Lotus Petal. Then we're going to go 1, 2. Prize, Deadly Dispute, sack the prize statue. Can I play a Lotus Petal, please? Then we're going to go Deadly Dispute, sacrifice prize statue. Get another treasure, a Duress. Interesting. We could be a little patient, or we could just Duress them. Why play dice when Mirror is way cooler? Force to Teferi. I guess we take the Teferi. Alright, hang on. Alright, does Beseech the Mirror Teferi. No, bring to light. Where's Teferi? Beseech the Mirror card. Yeah, EDH Rec's gonna be fucking useless. Beseech the Mirror rules. Does it have any rules text? Sorry. Minute to find out if stops Beseech. I am not sure if it does. Okay, so we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out right now. Bargain additional cost. Bargain additional cost, sacrifice an enchantment. And some instances require additional targeting, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't say if Teferi. Beseech the Mirror. Spoiler Hotlight. Oh boy. Beseech the Mirror rules. It's very time mirror war the spark. Preventing gases. Yeah. We're gonna take Teferi. And we're gonna pass. Then next turn we'll Deadly Dispute a thing. That's really annoying. Alright, so they drew this land, right? Because this was their hand. So they're gonna Leyline Binding a Petal or something. They're gonna Leyline Binding a treasure token, and we might just Deadly Dispute the token. Oh, they're bringing Yorion to hand. Okay. So that gives them an extra... So this is their hand exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Yorion. So they have 1 Force of Will that they can cast. We need a Dark Ritual. Carpet of Flowers. Holy Dark Ritual, Batman. That's so fucking perfect. That's crazy. Okay. Can we win here? Can we win? We're going to play Carpet of Flowers. So this is their hand. So they have 1 Force of Will. Okay. So. Oh boy. My brain hurts with this one. I think we're going to go to second main and we're going to make 4 black mana and we're going to Deadly Dispute. So let's go to second main phase. Let's make black mana. Yes. Let's make black. Okay, so now we can just chain Beseeches. We could just go Beseech, sack, Beseech, sack, Beseech, sack, Beseech, sack. Oh boy. Are we going to be able to kill them? Dude, this is hard. This is really, really hard. So let's think. We go Beseech. They're going to cast Force of Will. We're going to Veil of Summer. Then we sack, sack. Can we get back up to 4 mana? I guess we could just chain Beseeches together. We can Beseech, Beseech. Yeah, we can sack the carpet too. But we can't replay the carpet. Yeah, you can bargain an enchantment. Alright, let's just Beseech. Cast with bargain. Let's sack the carpet. They're going to Force of Will this. Okay. So now we get another Beseech for Storm Count. Because we need Storm Count. Or do we get Gaia's Will and start replaying stuff? Gaia's Will gives us a land. Let's get another Beseech. Let's just get Gaia's Will. Cast Gaia's Will. Alright. So they pitched Yorion, so this is their hand exactly. So now we go green mana, Veil of Summer. Okay. So now this resolves. This resolves. So now we go play Verdant, sack Verdant, get Bayou, play Lotus Petal, and then we can Beseech, but we're short. Then we can play Beseech, but we don't have anything to sacrifice. So I guess we have to play Prize Statue, Deadly Dispute it, which uses all of our mana, but we're left with 1, 2, gives us treasure. I guess we have to dig with Deadly Dispute. Beseeching something to hand doesn't do anything. Because we need something to sack, right? We need to sack an artifact or token, so we have to dig, unfortunately. So now we have to go black, Deadly Dispute the Prize Statue. Yeah, we just bricked. Oh, what a tough deck to play. We also don't get a prize statue when Gaia's Will's going. So we don't get a statue for when it's put into the graveyard from the battlefield. That's worth knowing. That sucks. I should have Deadly Disputed from the graveyard. That was dumb. As opposed to my hand. Alright, well let's just Thoughtseize them. Take the Force of Will. And then we'll replay Carpet. And yield through the turn. So they're going to Binding our Carpet. But that's okay. Oh boy. This deck is difficult. Difficult. I guess I'm going to Infernal Tutor for Verdant Catacombs. Play Verdant, crack. Get a swamp, Thoughtseize them. Take a Force of Will. Alright. So we've gone through all 4 Force of Wills. Alright, they're gonna play the ring here. We can't kill the ring. Oh, that doesn't do anything. We have 1,000,000 lands in play. Oh, that counters zeros. That's worth noting. No mana was cast on it. Ugh. Do we have any outs to that thing? Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of ways to build this deck. But we're not really... We're really just kind of throwing this game away. But that's what happens with new cards. I guess we could Beseech for empty. But we have no way to cast it except for Prize Statue. I guess we'll cast Beseech the Mirror. And we'll get Tendrils of Agony. And we'll just try and set up a position where we can naturally storm them. Without having to use Beseech or Bargain or LED or something. Here comes the ring. So maybe the ring will bring them low enough to get us in a position where we can go 1, 2, like we can cast like 8 spells and then kill them. That's our game plan. So 1, 2, 3. It's not enough. Yeah, so they're down to 1 ring. They might be down to 2 rings. They could have 2 rings in hand. I don't remember, to be honest. They're going to be drawing 1,000,000 cards. So we need a Dark Ritual. Every single turn of the game, I've just thought to myself, I really need a Dark Ritual. So maybe we need to go back to playing the Cabal Rituals. And maybe the Deadly Dispute stuff is too cute. Oh good, a Force Will's back. Good, they have Force Will back. That's terrific. I've always wanted them to have Force of Will back. Alright, Dark Ritual. Beseech the Mirror. I guess this gets a Dark Ritual. I guess this can give us a Dark Ritual. That gets rid of a Force of Will. Deal. Alright. So they're going to go to 12 this turn. Yeah, casual Diabolic Tutor. Alright. So we only have to... If we draw a Dark Ritual, we can do it. Right? Because they're going to take 8 damage next turn. So we have them dead here. If we draw a spell. As long as we don't draw a land, and we draw a spell, we have them dead. Oh, shit. And we drew the Dark Ritual too. Yeah, we knew about that one. Nothing we can do. I guess I could have Thoughtseized them the prior turn, but they had 1,000,000 cards. We needed the Thoughtseize to combo. Alright, so we're learning. We're learning. So we have Thoughtseizes, we have the Dark Ritual, we have the Mox Opal, we'll keep. Get the turn. Let us Thoughtseize. Let's take something good from them. There might be a Storm deck as well. Bowmasters, we don't care about. Chain of Smog we care about. Witherbloom Apprentice we care about. Let's take Chain of Smog. So this is the combo deck. No, my Beseech the Mirror. No, I needed that. Well, let's just Thoughtseize them. And let's take the Hierarch, maybe, for mana. And then we could take the Witherbloom. And now we just sit here and wait to draw another Beseech. Maybe we should have taken the Bowmasters because they kill us faster. And they shut down Deadly Dispute. Okay. Does this do anything? Dark Ritual. Let's do some math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 5. Beseech. Infernal. This doesn't do enough. I think we're going to do it, though. Dark Ritual. Infernal Tutor. This way we just need... Let's get Beseech. And now we just need... We need 1 Dark Ritual or a little bit of mana to pop off. If we get a Dark Ritual, we can pop off. Right? Because we can go Dark Ritual, Beseech, sack this, combo, kill them. So we just need a Dark Ritual, or we need a... Nope, don't do it. Do not spend the money on this deck. Do not spend money on Beseech the Queen at $5, at $50. Don't do it. Just wait. This card has so many hoops you have to jump through. It's very hard. There's a lot of weaknesses to it. Don't play this card yet. We know that the one card in their hand is a Bowmasters, but we might want to empty our hand in case we draw an Infernal Tutor. I'm just going to hold on to this Duress. I would sell them. I would sell them for sure. And just buy them later when everybody's opened the set. They just don't seem that good. I don't know. Maybe it's good in Standard. I don't know. But to me, the card seems medium minus at best. I'm just going to crack this and get a swamp. So I can just chill. Right? Like, look at the hoops we have to jump through. We need a sacrifice thing. We also need some, you know, like... I'm just having a really hard time with this deck. Maybe I don't have it built right. We're just dying. We're just dying over and over. Let's bring in the forest. Let's cut a Boseiju. Let's bring in some number of Abrupt Decays. Let's cut the Chrome Mox. And let's cut a Deadly Dispute against the Bowmasters. And let's bring in Aeve, just in case. We'll cut another Duress. We could also bring in Veil of Summers to stop their Thoughtseizes and stuff. So let's cut Duresses and let's bring in Veils. Yeah. I think that... I don't think that this card is going to end up being what I thought it was. I think I overhyped it too much. But maybe there's just a better build out there than what I've built. Which is entirely possible. It's entirely possible that I have built a poor build. That maybe you just need Brainstorm for consistency. Maybe you just need Brainstorm for consistency. Cast into the Fire? Well, that's annoying. I guess we'll take the Cast into the Fire, and we'll play this, and we will Veil of Summer their Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's the issue. Is like, do you want to open yourself up to Wasteland? Is that what you want to do in life? Is that the life you want to live? Just open yourself up to Wasteland? I don't know. I guess I'm going to Thoughtseize again. We'll take their Burning Wish. What could they Burning Wish for? I guess they could probably Burning Wish for Meltdown. Meltdown X equals 1. That's kind of scary. Let's take Bowmaster. And then we'll pass. Yep. Okay. Think we wait for them to do something and then we'll use this and then next turn we'll try and kill them. I think that's our game plan. There's a lot we could do. There's a lot of room for this. They're going to 12. Okay. Okay. They finally did it. Ugh, we stopped drawing these stupid Thoughtseizes. Okay, are they dead? I think they're dead. I feel like they're dead. Okay. So we go Lotus Petal, LED, crack, play Infernal Tutor, crack for black, crack this, get Bayou, untap, cast, get Beseeched, cast Beseech, sack this, get Gaea's Will, get Gaea's Will, cast Gaea's Will. No, I needed to sack the petal first. Shit. Why doesn't it give me... I have to hold priority. Alright, so lesson learned. We have to hold priority. That might have just cost me the game. Alright, so let's go black. Lotus Petal. Delta. Crack Delta for Swamp. I guess we can Infernal Tutor for something too. I guess we'll LED black. Then we just cast Beseech with Bargain. Sack this. Get Tendrils. Zoo. Okay. We have like a million ways we could do it. We could also Infernal Tutor for like a Dark Ritual or something. Alright, we won a game. Look at us go. Look at us go. I think we want more veils on the draw. Submit. Dark Ritual, 1, 2, 3. So how much mana do we have? If we draw... Alright, we're going to keep. Yeah, I really... yeah, that's not great. If we draw an artifact, we win. Let's think. Dark Ritual is 3 mana. 6 mana. I think they might be dead. Are they just... Alright. 1 mana, 3 mana, 6 mana, play Opal, Infernal Tutor, 4 left over, cast Beseech, sack the Opal, then we can get... Yeah, they're dead. Right? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Beseech, we cast Yogwill, we cast LED, we sack it for black, we sack Dark Ritual, then we play Opal, we sack it with Beseeched, and they're dead. We lose to Surgical Extraction. Thus is the cost of life. Dark Ritual, LED... Opal, Infernal Tutor, crack, black, Beseech, cast with Bargain, sack the Opal. Now, we could just get Empty the Warrens here. If we feel like they have a way to mess with our graveyard... We could just get Empty. Actually, hold on. Let's think. So we can get Empty and make 12 goblins. Okay. Sure. We can do that. Now, if we get Gaea's Will and they have a Surgical Extraction, what do they surgical? They surgical our Dark Ritual. They surgical our LED. They surgical our Beseech the Mirror. I think we have surgical beat. Like, what are they surgical? If they surgical LED, Then we go Dark Ritual, Infernal Tutor, get another LED, crack LED for black, play this, Infernal, Beseech. I think we're good to go on the Gaea as well. And then they have 2 surgicals, we lose. If they have endurance, we lose. If they have surgical, we beat it. But then we could just Infernal for a Dark Ritual. We should have maybe just got goblins here. Alright, we should have just made goblins. I think that we're learning. And we should have just made goblins. We had the opportunity to make 12 goblins on turn 1. We should have just done that. Not great. That is, in fact, so much worse than surgical. So much worse. So we can bauble. We have 4 lands. That's way too many. We could bauble ourselves for a scry. Let's mulligan. Dark Ritual. Oh, this is too much. Put you back. If we draw a land, we can go Infernal Tutor for Dark Ritual. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we could, in theory, kill them. But we lose to a Force of Will. Dark Ritual. Boppity 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 bop. Bop bop bop. That's interesting. It's interesting. I do like the looting on it. I do really like the looting on it. Because a lot of times mill sucks with draws. Yeah, we're not beating Force of Will for a long time anyway. Oh, they're AFK. So we're gonna go, I guess, cast Infernal Tutor, crack you for black, cast Beseech, bargain, sack you, get Gaea as well, cast Gaea as well, LED, sack for black, Dark Ritual, LED, Beseech, Tendrils. Okay. Well, that was easy. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy. Okay, so what do we want for game 2? We saw Islands, so let's bring in carpets. Let's bring in veils. Let's cut Mox Opals for carpets, a more consistent, reliable source of mana. Plus we can bargain it. Let's cut some Deadly Disputes. Let's bring in our basic forest. Let's cut a Boseiju, and let's bring in Aeve. And let's cut some Baubles. Alright. Turn 1. We could give him the old -10/-10 on turn 1. I don't think we keep this. I think we keep this. This seems very nice. I guess we'll put back a petal. This seems incredibly nice. Island, you say? Perfect. I enjoy that you want to play an island. Okay. We'll just double up carpets. Carpet is so much nicer than Mox Opal. Imagine this hand if these were Mox Opals. Hand would suck. Let's play this. Let's go carpet. Let's get the Bayou. Let's play the carpet. Let's go to the second main phase. Let's add, yes, let's add a green. Let's play carpet. Get through the turn. What's up, Matt? Crack that fetch. Give me another thing. Oh, that's an ancient game. Okay. Do we just go for it here? I think we can. One green. We'll just go black, black. Yes, black. Yes, black. So we go Dark Ritual, sack, Beseech, sack. Alright, we sack this, we go to second main. And then second main. Alright, we're just gonna do it. Dark Ritual. Sack for a black. Cast with bargain. Black, black, black. Sack Carpet of Flowers. Okay, well, we can win a game. We can win a match. So that's 2 wins. Okay, what do we got here? We got turn 1. Okay, alright, we'll keep. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Statue, turn 3 maybe Schmempty. Alright, we're playing against a non-blue deck for some reason. Thoughtseize. Inquisition of Kozilek. Well, they can't take Schmempty. I bet you that they're going to pause on this stupid statue and read it. They're reading the statue. Clearly, statue is the pick. It's my prize. Alright. Let's do some math. Let's do some math. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual is 3. Go down to 2. Go up to 2. Play Lotus Petal. Empty. We could just empty for a bit. Or we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can go... We can't do all of this. So let's just Thoughtseize this turn. Let's keep it simple. We could go 3, 4. We go Dark Ritual, ping, ping. We can make 6 goblins. But I think we'll just Thoughtseize. Okay, we'll take Inquisition of Kozilek. What the hell's in their hand? Minskin Boubois? I don't know, man. 1, 2, cast prize statue, Dark Ritual. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Makes 10 goblins. Can 10 goblins beat this? And by 10 goblins, I mean 8 goblins. So next turn they'll play Tarmogoyf and Dryad Arbor. I mean, we'll still have a respectable board after, right? We'll have prize statue. We'll have a land. Let's do it. Let's go for it. It's goblin time. Up, statue. Make a treasure. Dark Ritual. Petal. Red. Empty. 8 little goblins. Why didn't they play Tarmogoyf? I guess if they drew Bowmaster, I'm going to get crapped on. I guess the reason they didn't play Tarmogoyf is because they drew a Bowmaster and they're just going to Bowmaster a goblin. Yeah. But to be fair, we're not that far off Beseech, right? We just need one more mana. Yeah, we shouldn't have gone for goblins. I'm 100% on choosing wrong. So far, I've chose goblins half the time. Yeah, we should have known better. The time I chose goblins was wrong, and this time I chose goblins and it's wrong again. So hopefully we can draw Deadly Dispute here. That'd be the best draw. Well, we'll take that Minskin Boo. All day we'll take that Minskin Boo out of there. Get out of there, Minskin Boo. I guess I'm playing this for a land. 7. Let's see. If we attack, what happens? Block, block, block. Or they just take 7 and then they punch me for a squillion. I think these are defensive goblins. If I attack, they take 7, they punch me for 9, I'm dead in 2 turns. I'm just not attacking. These are defensive blocking Tarmogoyf goblins. Defensive goblins. Uh-oh. Alright, so their hand is 1 lightning bolt. So Chumpy McChumpers. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We just need 1 dark ritual and then we can do it. 1 dark ritual or 1 black mana, and we have the combo wombo. That's pretty sick. I do like this prize statue. It is kind of very powerful with what we're doing. Alright, so their hand is a lightning bolt. If they swing with the Tarmogoyfs, we'll double block. We're just all in chump block. Chumpy McChumper Goblins. Chumpy McChumper Goblins. Alright, I would like a dark ritual, please. Or a swamp. Unfortunately, this Bowmaster pings with this. So I guess we're going to draw during their end step. I guess we'll draw during their upkeep. We know their hand is a lightning bolt. So let's see. Let's crack this and see what they're drawing. Just delighted halfling. I would be delighted if they drew that. Okay, so this is their hand. We're going to get pinged by the Bowmaster when we draw our card, but that's okay. Life goes on. We've taken tougher W's in our tougher L's in our life. All right, so we're Chumpy McChumpersons. Chumpy McGoblinsons. Chumpy. Chumpy. All right, we need a black source of mana. So they hurt us. No, that's not black mana. Yup. Tilty, tilt. I guess I should Infernal Tutor for another Beseech the Mirror, because I don't want to draw that. Right? I don't want to draw another Beseech the Mirror. So they're going to bolt a goblin. They're going to bolt a goblin here at the end step. And then we're going to take a lot of damage. We're taking 1, 11, 12. We're going to block 1. So we're taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ugh. Chumpy McChumpersons. Attack me. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Not attack. Right? What is this? What is this? I'm gonna fucking... I'm dead if I don't block this. Yeah, they're supervisors. I guess I could chump this and go to 1 or whatever. But at least attack with the Dryad Arbor. No! Any black card! Oh, that's so frustrating. Any black mana and we just kill them. That's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Let's bring in Veils. Let's also bring in Aeve. There's a world where they have Veil of Summers. So let's bring in Aeve. Let's cut the Duress. Let's cut the Deadly Dispute. Let's bring in this. We could also bring in Abrupt Decays, but would you like to play first? Yes. Let's Thoughtseize them. We're gonna take Scavenging Ooze. All right, we're holding these up for. I don't know. I don't know right now. It's too early to say. I've seen a lot of people playing regular Storm with just adding Beseech the Mirror, and I don't know how I feel about it. So I guess I'm going to prize statue. Are they dead? No. I guess I'm going to just play a prize statue here. And we'll Veil the Hymn next turn. I think it's too early, Basic Swamp. I think that... I don't know what Tess is doing. I don't know what anyone's doing. All I know is we're just trying to... We're trying to make this work, and it's failing. It's very different lines, very different math. Oh, they're just dead. Okay, well, they're dead. Oh, they're so dead. Super dead. Super dead. So we're just gonna get... We could get another Beseech. And just cast another Beseech for Storm count. Let's cast this. Sack this. Now we get Gaia's Will. I'm so scared of Endurance now. We'll just get Gaia's Will. Cast. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Lotus Petal. Beseech. Sacrifice. Attendees. And murder. 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 Yay. Okay, cool. Murder. Moiter. We myrtleated them. Let's bring in... Do we want some number of Abrupt Decays? Veil on the draw. Veil on the draw is a little rough, right? Yeah, but I think it's still strong enough. Let's switch 2 and 2. In case they play something like a Collector, oof. That Scavenging Ooze will mess with our combo. Alright, well they're just dead if they don't have anything. Don't Thoughtseize me. Don't Thoughtseize me. I need to live a life in which I am not Thoughtseized. Don't Thoughtseize me. Don't Thoughtseize me. Yay! Guess what time it is? It's Mighty Goblin time. Play you. Cast you. Cast you. Dark Ritual. 1, 2, 3. Can I play Prize Statue? I go down to 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play prize statue for Storm, right? I go down to 1, I get 3 treasures. Yeah, we could play prize statue here. And then we get our token. Now, we're not going to get a token when this leaves the battlefield because of the Leyline of the Void, but such is life. 2, 3. Gas with bargain. Sack you. Goblins! Goblins. I would like little goblins. Little goblins running around causing problems. I tell you what, these goblins are going to be the aggressive goblins. Last time we had goblins and they didn't do anything, so now we have aggressive goblins. We have aggro goblins. Goblins. And we do have Abrupt Decay for something pesky. A Tarmogoyf. Bowmaster, sure. Goblin down! Repeat, Goblin down. Smash. And Goblin smash. Oh wow, the Orcish Bowmaster's blocking. That's actually a good sign that the Bowmaster's blocking, because that means to me that they don't have the Plague Engineer to just name goblins, because otherwise it would have kept the Bowmaster alive. Another Bowmaster. Sad day indeed. Do I just decay this? Do I just decay that? What else am I decaying, right? What else am I decaying if I'm not decaying that thing? What else am I decaying? I actually could get Aeve. No, I can't tutor for another decay. I run out of... I don't have, like, double green. We could get Aeve. If we draw a Dark Ritual or another LED, we can go... LED, you could go Infernal, LED, Aeve. Alright, Goblins. Did you... Yay, Goblins. Alright. Don't call it a comeback. Boppity boppity boopity boppity beepity boppity. I guess we're gonna keep. Alright, just play a non-island. Just go Forest Stupid Elf. No, that's the exact opposite. Yeah, Plains Aether Vial. I mean, this is okay. They take the Dark Ritual, that's bad. Alright. Well, things got less okay. Okay. Alright, time to think. Time to think. I guess we can go... Chrome Mox and print Gaia's Will. So, alright, first choice is, do we suspend the Gaia's Will for 4 turns? Or do we put it under the Chrome Mox? We could just go Gaia's Will, Chrome Mox, Deadly Dispute the Chrome Mox. Get some cards. And we get a treasure for when we Beseech. Yeah. I've seen that before. Yeah, that sucks. There will be no commenting in this channel until they fix that card. But it's really messed up. It's really messed up because... like, they knew about the Comet bug. There are people posting it on Twitter. And, like, they banned the Mind Goblin, but they're not banning Comet. Just ban Comet until you can fix it. Okay, let's dump the guy as well here. Okay, now let's get a swamp. And let's Deadly Dispute. Boink. Alright, let's get... Oh, I'm gonna look now so I don't get hit with a Bowmaster. Because this deck could very easily be playing Bowmaster, so we're gonna take a peek now. If I wait till my... Oh, they're Storm too. Oh, so it's just a Storm off. Alright, well I'm gonna play these. Because we're just goldfishing. If I draw one land, they die next turn. That doesn't kill them. One mana source and they're dead. You know what else is fucked up? The worst part is that, like, they've had the last 3 months to just release the friggin' the Unfinity cards. I mean, you knew the Unfinity cards were going to fuck things up, so they probably shouldn't have done them at the same time they released another set, right? Like, do the Infinity cards on their own in the middle of some time where nobody gives a fuck about, you know? But, you know, kudos to Daybreak. They're trying. They're doing stuff. But I think I would have waited. I would have waited and, like, released the Unfinity cards not with a major update. Because, like, last night, like, Moto is really bugged right now. Like, last night, I played a game, right? I played a game of Limited last night, and my opponent's cards did not work. 2 of my opponent's cards just did not work. I'll show you. I'll just, like, let it run. So, like, this Limited set is bugged. It does not work well with the Wicked stuff. I'll show you guys. Alright, we're yielding through the turn. We're just dead. They had double LED. Why were you in the tank? We'll see them kill us. Guys will... Yeah, Beseech. Alright. We're dead. Alright. So this game's still going on, but I'll show you guys my opponent's cards not working. The amount of bugs in this new set are crazy. Alright, what do we need? We need Leyline, Carpet, we need Veil of Summers. We need Veil of Summers, we're cutting Deadly Disputes. We're cutting Baubles. This format sucks too, by the way. Like, there's random crazy enchantments, like Vampiric Rites, Polluted Bonds. Like, what the hell? We're gonna submit. But my opponent casts this card. He plays this thing, right? And then next turn, he plays a fight card on it. Alright, this is my turn, blah, 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 blah. I just play a stupid idiot. And I pass. Throw away my good creature for no reason, because I'm a dummy. Oh, they didn't block it. Alright, so watch this. Right? Curse of the Werewolves. When create a monster roll attached to target creature you control, when you do that, that creature fights up to 1 target creature you control. Didn't fight. Didn't do anything. And I was like, question mark, question mark, question mark. And I was like, it should have fought, right? And then they cast this card, the Otter thing, distribute X plus 1/1 counters among any creatures you control, and then it didn't distribute counters. Right? Then it didn't distribute counters. And look at that. Look at how broken this fucking limited set is. This card didn't work. And this card didn't work. Nice. Would you like to play first? Yes. I guess we could just sit here with a Veil up. We can go 1, 2, Lotus Petal, prize statue. Or we could just play this and pass. How they double me? Yeah. That just shows you how messed up this set, the limited this set is. Can you reproduce it? Yeah, in the next game. In this game too, they did the exact same thing with the Wicked Roll, the fight spell, and it didn't work. And they conceded. I'll play it. I'll just put it in the background and I'll finish our legacy. Yeah, the 2-mana green punch effect is just bugged. Alright, so we have Veil. We're just going to hide behind this Veil. We don't have a way to kill them, but we have Veil. This game takes forever. I end up putting a lot of guys in play. I have a giant 2020 bunny. I have a rabbit unicorn that's an 11/11. It gets to be like a 12/12 or something crazy like that. A 10/10. Look at this giant reacher. And I draw the Tapper, I remember correctly. Yeah, the Tapper. And then next turn, they go to fight. Now they go to fight the Tapper, and then the thing doesn't work, and they concede. I play this, I pass. I'm going to go to tap a creature at the end of turn. There's the fight thing. They cast it on the guy. I tap something, right? And then it doesn't kill the thing, and the guy concedes at a tilt. So, Curse of the Werefox, broken. Alright, Chrome Mox, sure. I played one game. I played one game and everything was bugged, and I'm like, I'm not playing another till they fix it. Bayou. Veil of Summer. Okay. Alrighty. If I draw a land, if I draw a Dark Ritual, I kill them. Veil. Let's think. We're playing this. We're cracking this. We're getting this. So we don't have enough, right? We're one short. So we have 4 mana, but getting to 4 mana means we have to sacrifice. We could just empty. We could just empty for a couple. No, let's just play the prize statue and pass the turn. Next turn we can do it. Next turn we kill them because of the prize statue. But this turn we can't kill them. What do you think of the Beseech? What do you think of Beseech? No, we're going to cut it afterwards. They're going all in on this stuff, right? They're playing sagas and stuff. Because you can sack Saga to Beseeched. Yeah. It is very glass cannon. We're probably going to cut Deadly Dispute. Would you mind showing me your list after? Well, I don't want to get wrecked by Wasteland. I mean, think about it. It produces two things. So, like, I was thinking about that or Blood Fountain. Right? Because Blood Fountain produces 2 tokens. 1 token. So it's either Prize Statue or Blood thing. Well, the problem is that you just open up to Wasteland, right? Let's message this dude on Twitter. Or this person on Twitter. What the fuck is this? What is this? You can't message this person? I don't want to show my DMs. You cannot message this person because you are not verified. Whatever. Whatever. Beseech the Mirror, yep. I don't know how I feel about this list. I don't know if you still can play this with these. Opposition Agent. That's some tech for the mirror right there. I do have this here, Tendrils of Agony, in my hand. So, 1, 2... I just gotta cast a couple more spells. I do have this here, Tendrils of Agony, in my hand. Okay. Do I need to save this for Storm? 1, 2. Probably, right? 1, 2. Bop, beep, bop, beep, bop. Alright, we'll just chill. We'll just chill. We need Storm to Tendrils them. Natural Tendrils them. We need Storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess I'll wait one more turn. I should have Duress this turn to make sure they don't have Veil of Summer. Because if they have Veil next turn, I'm just dead. Let's take this. Yeah, but I could do like 10 Storm now, buy myself some time, draw like empty or something like that, right? Mox Opal, LED, Petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I can't cast Infernal Tutor. I can Infernal Tutor revealing Prize Statue. Doesn't even play, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This will let me Tendrils. I'll have Infernal Tutor in my hand. Agent's pretty good, obviously. Obviously, Agent is pretty good here. What's Agent do? Agent is... I'll read it to you afterwards. Agent is one of those really fucked up commander cards. Flash. You control your opponents while they search their libraries. While opponent is searching their library, they exile a card they find. You may play those cards for as long as they remain in exile, and you may spend mana as other any color to cast them. A reasonable, crazy card from Commander. So now we need to draw Deadly Dispute, and we need to draw Empty the Warrens. Oh, so we just have to survive. We just have to survive 4 turns. Alright, we need to draw empty. We need to draw GG's. GG's. Alright. So, there's something here. But I don't know about prize statue. We could probably do better. It should probably just be blood fountain. We should probably cut these. We should probably do...